there's a woman by the name of Amanda, and she gets paid to crush people who have a fetish for being crushed. We have some pictures of her. She's 6'3" tall, and she's also 280 pounds. She says she never gets naked. She never actually has sex with these guys, but she just sits on them and she likes to crush them. So there are some pictures of her.
And she's got that fierce look, like, I will crush you.
I like that bra. It's a nice bra. Wow.
She's Amanda. Amanda. Yeah.
No, what I find interesting about this story, though, is how proud a lot of these guys are to be with women like this. And it makes me feel really good because it shows you that there's someone for everyone, right? So we have these ridiculous societal expectations of beauty. You have to be super skinny, but you somehow have to have big boobs and a big butt. Like, how does that happen? But anyway, but then you have guys like this one quoted in the article, and he says, for me, they're more true to being a woman than the skinny models you see. Being seen out on the street with an Amazon model feeds my ego. I prefer to see my preference for big women as a lifestyle rather than a fetish. And I was like,
well, you don't have to go, oh, that's just what he likes.
He liked that.
He liked that. Yeah, kind of. That's like your opinion, man. Yeah. And so I love this. I love that there's different harmless fetishes out there. And if you're into big women, great. It might be into you, and we got a good match going on. And so she's back in the news because people are trying to sell, Barcroft is trying to sell pictures of her now. There was a video out about her in 2010, and it's back in the news. It's just fun to talk about crushing. Now, look, crushing has a bad aspect to it, too.
Right, some dudes like to have their penises crushed, right?
No, I'm not even talking about that. That's their thing, man. You want to get your own penis crushed? Have at it, Hoss.
You need to mention crushing kittens and stuff like that.
Kittens. Oh, I didn't even want to get into that. But they do little animals. Like first, like they do men, fine. They do grapes and fruits, great, okay. There's a gas pedal fetish, like that's very specific. Like a woman, some guys will have it with the shoe, some guys off, no shoe, get pressing on a gas pedal, they're like, that's fucking hot, right? Why? Who knows? They don't know, right? You get these fetishes. We did an interview on TYT Interviews about this, from the ages of 4 to 9, and you don't even remember why you got the fetish, of course, right? So that's kind of disturbing because if you got a kid 4 to 9, you're like, geez, Lord mercy, what kind of fetish is he getting now, right? There's no way of knowing. So where it gets problematic is when they start crushing live things. Mm-hmm. So fine, cockroaches, great, okay, have at it, right? It's weird, but okay. Like mice.
Can't they face animal cruelty situations with?
Yeah, they probably could, but then you got to go catch them. You got to go pretend to be a mice crusher, and you got to go in there and have her step on you first, and then bring out the mice, and then, boom, handcuff. Okay, now, by the way, don't get us wrong. We're not saying Amanda does any of that. She doesn't even get naked. Yeah. Okay. By the way, I love her. I mean, I don't know the specifics of exactly how she crushes you, but it's a good gig, right?
I want to inquire about this further, because if she finds straight men that are into it, I'm sure that there are huskier men that can find gay men that are into it. Oh, right?
If it exists.
So if you're interested in that, I'm sure that there's a market out there for it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Oh, I see what you're saying. I could be the crusher.
Yes.
Oh. How's that for a nickname? The Crusher. It sounds badass until you find out what I do. Yeah. But hey, if that's what you're into, do you, boo?
Exactly, yeah,
right?
Absolutely.
So she gets paid. She doesn't even take her clothes off. I mean, whether the guy comes to a conclusion, that's his business. No, it's not her business. Mm-hmm. Maybe a little cleanup job at the end, but that's,
She doesn't have to clean it up.
Okay. Yeah. I'm sure that the guy is going to be happy to clean it up for her, given the situation. Yeah. And she gets paid. She gets paid to walk on guys and sit on them. It's not such a bad job.
I mean, she found a market where she can use her talents, and she's proud of it, and she's unapologetic. And as long as you're firm in your beliefs, do you.